All right. And then Brother Naziat.
In reference to a message I would give for the young people that's coming behind us, in order to look into what the Imam just got through speaking on, you have to, don't just swallow stuff. Don't just swallow somebody because he looks, you like the way he talks without studying to understand what he's talking about. Because one of the things that we fell for, uh, uh, people that's our age, that we fell for the way a lot of young people fall for movie stars and people like that, because maybe we like the way they dress or we like the way they talk, without thinking, without investigating, without studying what they actually are talking about. So one of the problems we have now is that we don't study anymore. We're not studying things anymore. We like things almost like in a childish frame of mind. We like conversations. We like certain conversations because of personalities. We're more involved in personalities, and by getting involved in personalities without studying as to what the personalities actually represent, we end up falling into the same trap. So, following personalities, people because of the way they dress, or maybe they give a good khutbah and in a fancy way, without studying. We have a responsibility to study things now, and we're not doing it like we used to. I remember when he and I first came in, we would study. You would study things. You would get a book to find out exactly what this man or what this person was talking about. But in a sense, we've lost that habit of studying and investigating things. So we're required by the Quran, by the Prophet ﷺ, to study. And if we don't study, we're going to repeat whatever the past generations suffered. We're going to suffer it. You're not going to escape it. So that is in a short version of what I seek, what I would like to see the young people. They got to have some that do it, but not as a whole. We don't study anymore. We just accept things based upon just first impressions, so to speak, generally speaking, and that could cause our downfall. We would lose all of the progress that we've made, whatever progress we've made. We would lose that because we're going right back into the same circle, back to where people my age and his age are studying to overcome and to get over. The younger people are not studying, and they're going back to the same hole, the same trap, same place of failure that we just come from. So if we don't study, if the young people don't, I have maybe I shouldn't say this. I have a son and a stepson. They're going to Chicago to visit a Christian friend. Now, we have no objection, you can have, quote unquote, generally speaking, Christian friends, Jewish friends, and so on and so forth. But here I am right here. I'm the father and stepfather. Now, the friend that they're going to visit live in Chicago. Here I am, I live in Slidell. Why don't I see them? Why don't I get visits from them? They're getting ready to drive 1,000 miles or 1,200 miles, whatever it is, to Chicago to go see this man, and won't put in that kind of effort with their father or stepfather, a Muslim who's been in the community since 1965. How come they're not building in this direction? Now the grandchildren that's coming up behind them is going to follow their example. And then they're losing the knowledge of the understanding of people like the Imam and I as to what we fought for, as to what we were struggling to establish. They're not going to have that knowledge. They're not going to have that. So steady and look into things and quit just accepting things on face value. Because that's the kind of world we live in now. They present things in a fancy way, and it has no real structure behind it. No real value behind it. That's one of the poisons that's affecting the young people. I can see some of the young believers. While you were talking, several of them was looking on this, messing with their cell phones. And that's good in one sense, but in another sense, the cell phones have captured us in a negative way. And now their main attention, their main focus is on the things as to what it appears to be, without real knowledge as to what it actually is. So that's the only a word of caution and advice I would give to young people is to study on their own. That in short, that would be what I would recommend.
I quote the Quran. Speak the truth, establish justice, free the slave. That's my mission.